Here's Bruce Asbury with tonight's Trip on a Tankful report.
Only a matter of a few months ago, this old railroad car was a pile of junk resting in a farmer's field, destined to rust away. Today, after weeks of hard work, it's an elegant palace car with restored mahogany trim, lace curtains, velvet valances. It's a tribute to the dedication of its owners, Jan and Roger Lee, who own the Whistle Stop Bed and Breakfast. The sweat and toil of putting this elegant car back together was theirs.
This was a farmer had it in his barnyard, and he used it for a storage shed. He had tractor tires, plumbing supplies, and he just totally let it go to pot. To him, it was nothing. Now you kind of get an idea why we call it the palace car and why they were, in fact, called that years and years ago. When we got it, the mahogany paneling was in horrible shape. It had many coats of varnish, and it had run. It was like tar. It was ugly. This, we've got all the comforts of home, even though it is an old coach dating back to 1909, but with the television and the VCR. Where we are now is into the former kitchen. This is the kitchen when it was a dining car. And, of course, now it's the whirlpool room.
So you actually do have a whirlpool tub?
Yes.
The restored palace car isn't the only railroad car here at the Whistle Stop. There's an old caboose, too, and it can be a real adventure just trying to find the bed.
I had something from a magazine that I'd torn out about 20 years ago, and I went and dug it out, and it was a Murphy bed. So our carpenter checked it out and built one.
Antiques abound at the Whistle Stop Bed and Breakfast. The old palace car itself dates back toward the turn of the century, and that 100-year-old bed sure is comfortable.
Oh, man, that's comfortable.
In New York Mills, Minnesota, Bruce Asbury, KX4, your news channel.
Beautiful. New York Mills is along U.S. Highway 10, about 35 miles east of Detroit Lakes.